Boker Tov, Erev Shabbat Shalom to all of you. I want to just open my remarks with a bracha to Elad Donino and his family for working so diligently on this beautiful tochnit, this program, Shnayim Yomi. It's something which is invaluable, something that we should all be doing at home, and I'm sure we do, but always hearing it and not having to always read it helps out, and sometimes the different ways of interpreting it and taking it in adds to the beauty of it. So so continue listening and learning and watching and reading and thinking and internalizing, because this is what we are. We're Am HaSefer, and if we cannot continue to put thought into our world, then we might as well just walk away. But Baruch Hashem, every Shabbat, every day, every morning you wake up, you begin the day off with some ideas, some thoughts, some inspiration. So kol hakavod to Elad Donino and to his family and to all of you. The parasha we had mentioned the past few days really is talking about that hook that we still don't understand, but we're coming to kind of figure out how it can help our lives out. It began with the concept of man's biggest fear, and that's death. And while death is going to happen to all of us, we cannot let death preclude us or stop us from enjoying life. It's what we do during our lifetime that almost defines our death. So therefore, what the parasha is telling us is you've got to put into our every single day the most we can. And as far as that fear of death, well, we have ways to deal with that trauma. Let's have the 7 days, what we call today 7 days of Abilut. Let's have a discussion about it. You want to go chutz machane for a few days and take time off? You want to sit shiva for 7 days and come to terms with it? You want to talk to the members of the person who passed away and speak it out? Any kelim that were in the house that makes you feel like it's something superstitious, mitahed it. Everything can be taken care of. The tum'ah of our hearts and our souls must be removed so we can live our lives with tahara. What tahara allows for us to do is to think freely, to think innovatively, to be able to think out of the box, to not be restricted by my fear of death, that because I'm going to die, I shouldn't try or shouldn't do this. Of course, all in common sense. And therefore, the parasha goes in to let us know that Miriam and Aaron, and eventually Moshe, they did everything they possibly could, took advantage of every opportunity they had in order to create what we are till today. And we are encouraged by these stories that we too, in our own fashion, in our own smaller or bigger way, can also make an impact, especially in our inner circle. That inner circle may be our spouse, our children, our community, our shul, our schools. We can make an impact, whether it be by serving something or putting a smile on somebody's face or teaching a halakha or teaching a shi'ur. If our intentions are like Moshe and Aaron and Miriam's were, where all we want to do is service the people, then that gives our death meaning. It makes Bnei Israel cry for 30 days. And therefore, Miriam's little water and Aaron's anan and Moshe's constant watching over and the man are only examples of things that we may bring to our own children without even knowing about it. So let us be reinforced, let us feel impassioned that every Bria, every creation that God has created was created B'Tselem Elokim. And if God created us in this world as who we are, we must have a very important purpose, and therefore we have to accomplish it. Sometimes we don't know what it is. Sometimes we do it by accident. All I can know and all I can say is I must put my every effort to my every day. So this way, when I deal with death, I'm not worried about it because I live my life the way I should live my life. And the best way to deal with any tragedy is by sitting down and figuring out what makes me nervous about it. The paraduma made me understand. I don't want my life to end and it end my entire existence. If I leave behind a little something, a family member, a child, a student, influence somewhere, that makes my life worth living. And that's all we really want to do, is make sure that we come to this world and perfect it to the best of our abilities. And bracha to all of you is by you listening to the Shnayim Yomi and continuing to learn. You be inspired also by anything that you can do and give back to the world where we got ourselves growing up. To all of you, Shabbat Shalom, Hizku v'yimtzu, et Torah.